Hey spooky family, and welcome to another episode of Shitty Films. I'm going to be reviewing today The Curse of Chucky. Now honestly, I absolutely loved the original Chucky movie, and even The Bride of Chucky was pretty cool, but I think Chucky has had his heyday. I think he's had his time, much like other franchises such as Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, and Halloween. Although I love them all, it just they've had their time. And I get a lot of shit from horror fans in some of the pages and stuff that I like for saying that. But it's true, in my opinion. And it's just, over time, when you keep rehashing the same stuff over and over and over again, it loses how powerfully scary it is. The Curse of Chucky, you have this disabled woman and the dog is delivered to her and her mom dies. So then her family comes and they want her to sell the house because they need money and all this shit. And the wife or the husband is sleeping with the nanny and all this kind of, blah-de-da dramatic bullshit. The Chucky doll, the new one, isn't even that terrifying to me. It looks like a normal kid. It wasn't really doll-like to me. It was too... Like, the original Chucky, man, he was fucking scary. And this one is just like, hey, buddy. Oh, you have a knife? Cool, I'll take it away from you. Like, he wasn't scary. The deaths were a bit ridiculous. I mean, the electrocution of the nanny, stabbing, slicing, all this stuff. Obviously, the woman in the wheelchair goes to jail because she's accused of killing her brother-in-law, sister, and the nanny. And the little girl is sent to live with her grandmother, and Chucky shows up at her house, and at the end and is like, nobody will suspect you, and all this kind of shit or whatever. And it leaves like this cheesy ass cliffhanger, I suppose you can call it, to where there could be something built off it, which again, I don't understand why. Okay? There's so many Chucky movies out there. They're fantastic. They're fun. They had their time. Now let's try to make horror movies that would make people in our generation think, oh shit, could that really happen? That's what we are missing, because in the 80s they had like Evil Dead, Halloween, all that stuff, the going camping and the cabins were in the woods were scary, and the suburbs were scary because you didn't have caller ID back then and all that stuff. Think about it. If like the remake of When a Stranger Calls and all that shit. It's like, clearly, lady, you can hop on an app and find out who the hell's calling you. It's not scary anymore. And the same thing goes for Chucky. I would not actually buy this movie at all. I wouldn't watch it again. I thought it was a complete fail. I would give it a 3 out of 10. I really don't have much to say about it because it was just that ridiculous. It did not really keep my attention either. I usually base films on how many times that I pick up my phone and take a look at it while I'm watching the film. This film, I can't even count how many times that I've done that. I can multitask and pay attention, but look, at the same time, it's just, you already know the doll's gonna kill everybody. You already know that he's not a good guy. And they try to make it like, the dad is like, oh, I remember these dolls back from the 80s. Remember the good guy dolls? It just doesn't work. So, yeah, and if you have a different opinion or you agree with me, any viewpoint that you have, please leave it in the comments below. To join the spooky family, don't forget to subscribe and like us on social media. New photo shoots to be coming soon with behind the scenes footage. Also, we are working on a short film entitled Stranded. We are actually brainstorming the whole idea, getting ready to see what effects we'll need, and all that good stuff. So I'm really, really hoping you guys will like this project. And as always, stay spooky. Bye.